This is a 2020 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque, and I'm going to give you 10 cool, funky features that this thing has. Now, before I start this off, I want you to know I have a full detailed review and test drive of this vehicle if you want to see that, but let's get started. Number one, no, it doesn't come with a life jacket, and no, it doesn't come with paddles, but I'm assuming most of you that are going to buy a Range Rover, any type of Range Rover, are going to be at least a little bit adventurous, right? Well, I like to go kayaking, and this actually comes with an activity key, which is a durable wristband, waterproof key that you can have with you when you're doing adventures, whatever you're doing, and leave your regular key safe. And all you got to do is come back and touch it up against the first R on Rover, and you can get into the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. Number two isn't something really special, but I've actually never seen this before, and it might actually be kind of useful. So most of the time when you lock or unlock a vehicle, you can have the lights turn on, but you can just push the key fob to turn the lights on or turn the lights off. And you don't even have to lock or unlock the vehicle. Number three is that there's actually 4 different screens inside this vehicle. You've got one right in front of you, 2 right here, and then one up on the mirror. The one in front of you is a really large information display that shows all sorts of information, and you can customize it really well. And then you have the Touch Pro Duo that has 2 different screens with different information on them. In fact, the screen right here, this top one, is tiltable to where it can move forward and backwards away from you or towards you, and you can even turn that off, and you can have navigation on one screen and still be controlling the media on the other, or something similar to that, to where you can still use both screens. And then the mirror up above is the clear sight mirror. It's like a rear mirror camera, and there's a couple mainstream vehicles that do this as well, but you can have a clear picture behind you. So if you load up the cargo area and you can't really see out the back, and the visibility in here kind of stinks anyways, you got a clear sight with the camera back there to see behind you. Number 4 is a feature in the back seat called the Click and Go. It's a little tablet holder to where you can put your tablet right on the back of the headrest and have your own little built-in entertainment system. So you don't even have to buy a setup or an actual entertainment system, but that is an optional feature. Number 5 is called Clear Sight Ground View. Now on your screen, you can actually have it so that it shows almost like a camera showing what is under the hood of the vehicle. It's like see-through. So if you're actually going off-road, that could be really helpful. Or really, for a lot of people driving this, if you just need to go over that curb and make sure you're okay, you're covered. Number 6 is called the Clear Exit Monitor. So sometimes when you are parked on a busy street and you need to get out, it's a little scary trying to look behind you if people are flying by on either bikes or cars and you just can't find a good time to open your door. Well, this is like a little extra little blanket of protection, because it's got a little indicator in the door to where it'll tell you, it'll use the blind spot system if there's someone coming, a bike or a car. So you'll know it's safe to open up your door. And that's for the back seat and the front seat as well. Number 7 is that we have fog lights in the back of the vehicle. Now, why would you want them in the back of the vehicle? Now, when it's actually foggy and it's pretty dense, you turn these on and it'll help people behind you see you. Now, if it's not foggy, don't turn them on because they're actually pretty bright. On, off. Number 8 is that we have some pretty awesome ambient lighting. So from this main screen, swipe over a couple times and you'll get to the ambient light option right there. And then you've got all these different colors that you can scroll through. So it's really cool. This is in the front and the back, and you can even control the brightness. And all these different colors just really are pretty fun, pretty awesome. It can automatically change to red in dynamic mode as well. And it's just a really nice environment at night. Number 9 is that the Range Rover Evoque doesn't actually have door handles. No, I'm just kidding. It does. They're integrated into the body, which is kind of neat. Personally, I would just rather have a regular door handle, but you can push the button to lock it and unlock it. The door handle will pop out to open, and when the mirror opens up, even have approach lighting on the ground, and it's a little Range Rover on the ground. Number 10 is the off-road controls. So if we just go touch vehicle on this screen right here, you can see these different selections that we have. We have a dynamic, eco, comfort, and then we have grass, gravel, snow program, and then over here, got your mud and ruts, and then on this side you've got a sand program. You even have an automatic program to where it will pick it for you. Plus you have some others like a wade sensing option, which we don't have, but it alerts you if you get close to the almost 2-foot mark of water that you can go through in this vehicle. all-terrain progress control, which is basically an off-road cruise control, hill descent control, and low traction launch for slippery situations. So pretty impressive for a vehicle of this size in this class to have all those off-road capabilities. So what do you think of those 10 unique features? Some of them kind of blended together a little bit, but still, it's a really interesting vehicle. It's really techy, it's luxurious, but it's off-road capable as well. Something I didn't really expect in this class, but you've got to expect it with Land Rover. So be sure to watch the full video in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.